Have you seen the Olympic Games on TV? Have you ever wondered who started them? The ancient Greeks started the Olympics. They were very serious about caring for their bodies, playing games, and honoring their gods. Yes, the ancient Greeks were very serious about their games. The ancient Greeks made up many games to honor and entertain their gods. They made up and played the Olympic Games to honor and please their gods too. Sometimes, the ancient Greeks honored their friends and families with games. Games in other cities were started. But after a while, more people liked to watch the Olympic Games. The ancient Greeks turned everyday activities like running, jumping, throwing a spear, and throwing a discus into events. Today, the Olympics have many events. But at first, there was only one event. The only Olympic event was a race. More races were added 13 years later. After 5 more years, wrestling and other events were added. Only young men from rich families practiced for the Olympic Games because they didn't have to work. The good athletes went to other cities and other games too. They tried to win prizes and the gods' favor. The training was very hard. Boys competed in the games too, but they had to live in schools together. They trained very hard too. They became athletes when they were very young children. It was a lot of work. When the children grew up, they became soldiers too. The games were good training for the army. Besides the Olympics, Greek boys played games like field hockey. But they usually played games with no clothes on. That is why no married women or girls could watch them play. Ancient Greek men and boys sometimes played the Olympic Games without clothes on too. Ancient Greek girls always wore clothes to play their games. They ran races too. There were races for girls, teens, and women. Sometimes they ran in Olympic Stadium, but their races were shorter. No females could compete in the Olympic Games. Ancient Greeks played marbles, dice, and checkers too. If an ancient Greek lost a game, he thought the gods did not like him. If a man or boy cheated in the Olympic Games, he had to pay a fine. The fine bought a statue of the god Zeus. The statue went near the stadium in Olympia. The cheater's name went on the statue too. Then everyone knew his name. The statues are still in Greece today. Yes, the ancient Greeks were very serious about their games.